Hello and welcome to the shed. In today's video I'm going to be showing you a quick and easy way to remove the zinc plating of modern hardware to make it look vintage for the vintage style builds that you might be making. So let's dive in and get started. So what you see here is I've got a few hinges. I've got one of these zinc plated just stay catches. We don't want this bright shiny zinc plating, so we're going to remove it, including what's on the screws here. So what I have here is just a couple of cups of warm water in a jar. So what I'm going to be using to remove it is essentially vitamin C. It's ascorbic acid. Now I have this on hand because I use it. It's a vitamin. It's used as food additive, so it's nice and safe. So I'm going to be using that, but you can use citric acid, vinegar, which will take much longer. You can sometimes add salt to vinegar to make that act faster, but vinegar is actually going to be quite slow for this process. So this is more acidic, but it's quite safe. You can use, as I said, citric acid, hydrochloric acid. You can muriatic acid, some people use. I don't like to use those dangerous acids. I've got this on hand, so that's what I'm going to use. So what I'm going to do here is just dunk probably 2 tablespoons of the ascorbic acid into there, and just going to grab something to stir that up. You want that to fully dissolve. The warm water helps it to dissolve. You can dissolve it in cold water, it would still work in cold water, it's just going to act faster. So now what we do is dunk everything in there. Try and open the hinges. If they close, it doesn't really matter. And then we'll dunk the screws in here. So what we're going to do is leave that for roughly half an hour. We should see it starting to work and remove that quicker than that. Now, as this takes the zinc off, it will gas off, so I'm not going to be leaving it in the shed. I'm going to take it outside so it doesn't gas off in here. So this is the update after 10 minutes. We can see there's a lot of bubbles acting on there. That means that acid's getting in there and starting to break the layers down. You can see it's working on the sides of some of this more than the ends. It's acting faster on these screws, which it looks like has quite a thin layering, and so that'll come off sooner than later. We can see around these hinges that it's actually all over them. The thing that it's not acting the fastest on is actually this little stay piece, and it looks like that might have a little bit of a thicker layering on it, so I'm thinking this is going to take quite a bit longer than just half an hour to remove this plating. So it's been a couple of hours, so all I did was tip the vinegar off and rinse them under some tap water a couple of times. That's what we've got left with here. So we've got all of our screws. You can see some of them the coating hasn't come off, so I believe the reason the coating didn't come off this one here is that it's actually stainless steel. I didn't realize. So next time I'll be looking out for a zinc plated one of these. So I'm probably not going to use that on the project I was going to use these on. You can leave them to tarnish up if you want them to be a little bit rusty and whatnot. You can actually leave them out in the air a little bit like this, and then you just put an oil on them. For me, this is good enough. They're just partially tarnished. As you can see here, they're no longer super shiny. I'm not looking for any more than that, so I'm actually going to oil these up. So I've just got a rag here now, and we're going to oil these up with the screws. I just lie them out, and I'm just going to use Camilla oil in this case. It'd be great if my spray on the top of this bottle actually decided to work, which it's decided to fail, which is fantastic. So I'm actually just going to soak the rag in it and just make sure they're really coated in that oil. And the beauty of this is that as you have these on, even though you've oiled them up, they continue to sort of tarnish a bit over time. Some people use WD-40 on these afterwards. I prefer the Camilla oil, that's why I'm using it. But you can use linseed oil, any sort of oil. You can actually see how they've partially rusted in the background, and that is rust that's now on my hand. So I will clean that off. It does come off relatively easy, but if you don't want that on your hands, just make sure you wear some gloves. And so now all I do is lay them back on the bench here, and I will just let them dry now. Once they're dry, you can go ahead and use them for your project. If you notice that they're tarnishing up and got a little bit of sort of that surface rust that you can see sort of forming here on the corner of this one, you can add a little more oil to them if they need to, but this is the look that I'm going for, that sort of aged, weathered, partially looking like it's going to rust sort of look, and that's what you get with the untreated metal. So there you have it, folks. That's how simple and easy it is to get sort of a weathered look. Now, as I said, you can leave them out without wiping that rust off or coating them in oil for a while. As I said, I rinsed these when I was done, but if you do want them to sort of weather a little bit more, you can forego the rinsing for a little bit, get them out in the air, let them sit, and they will tarnish up and stuff. But they do continue to tarnish and sort of get that more weathered and aged look over time. So if that's what you're looking for, this is the perfect application for you. Just make sure that you're not throwing anything in that's stainless steel, because this will not break down any coating on stainless steel. It'll stay nice and shiny, like this little stay is here, which I was not even aware was stainless steel. It doesn't actually say on the packet, but it turns out that it actually is stainless steel. So that's just something to bear in mind. It's only on these ones that have got either a chrome or a zinc coating. Particularly, you're going to find zinc coating the most. So if you like this video, please do like and subscribe down below. While you're down there, sound off in the comments. And if you'd like to see more of the content you've seen here today, do check out the videos on screen. Bye for now.